First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody say they won't beef till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Jermell Charlo. To be or not to be? Listen, I don't know, man. I pondered and listen, Jermell Charlo, I looked at the media workout. I meant to do this actually last night. I said, fuck it, though. I saw the window open. I said, fuck it. Anyway, man, when I watched this media workout, it's a lot of things that I noticed. Jermell Charlo ready. It's a lot of things. First and foremost, man, shout out to Booker T, man. Shout out to Booker T, man. Yeah, man, shout out to him. I guess he from Houston. I didn't know he was. I didn't know where he was from. But I was always a fan of old Booker T, man. Shout out to him. Also, I'm going to say this, too. Before I could even get to the workout, just got to clear the air. Bro, I almost did a video last week about Jermell and Jermell. Yeah, on some my brother's keeper type shit. And, bro, I ain't finna do that shit. That's their business. I'm not making even if they get the fighting on camera, bro, I ain't finna report on that shit. They brothers, bro. Yeah, brothers fight, you just let them fight, bro. They brothers. They gonna have each other back at the end of the day when all the mess and all the gossip is gone, bro. When the thrill is gone, they still gonna support each other. I see it every time. They always let each other fight. They be in the ring with each other, bro. Right before they fight, hugging each other. So, all that other shit, you motherfucker, I'm not finna entertain that shit. Yeah, it's just a little, when I look, most of you motherfuckers that report on that shit, bro, you ain't even good like that with your siblings. Let me tell you something, most brothers that I've run across throughout my life, bro, are not close. Very few. Most of them can't stand each other, bro. But they love each other. But it's just a competition thing. That's the way we bred out here in America. We favor certain kids, and the kid that don't get favor, a lot of times he be the badass or usually be the ignorant motherfucker. And I always feel like he got something to prove, which I think is Jermell Charlo. Yeah, I think Jermell might have been the favorite or some shit. He just got that complex, bro. You just can tell that he feel like he got more to prove. And he's always had more of a chip on his shoulder. Jermell was always more calm. But, and another thing, Jermell made it very clear at the media workout, because they always want to ask him about his brother and shit. The media messy, bro. They only do that with black fight. They don't ever ask Fatback Fury about his drunk-ass brothers and shit, or his drunk-ass uncle. Nobody ever talks about none of that shit in the dysfunction of the Fury family and the Gypsy Nation. But anyway, now, bro, this is get off the man family, bro. Just a bunch of messy motherfuckers. Anyway, a lot of you motherfuckers need to call your brother. Me and my little bro had a conversation, man. We be chopping it up, and as he's getting older, he 21 now. Ain't got the working out there and lost a lot of weight. And we were just having a conversation because, hell, he done got smaller than me, and he was bigger than me. So I was just like, bro, I gotta lose some weight, man. I'm trying to get to about 225. I'm over 250 right now. And he, he done got... But anyway, we just having a good conversation, bro. And the older he get, I'm noticing he look forward to talking to me more. Like, he look forward to talking to me more. Because, my mama babied him. He the baby. And so, I wasn't able to... I tried that toughen him up shit type shit. But mama ain't playing that shit. Yeah, when you the mama's baby, mama ain't playing that shit. I got out the pier try to square with him and throw some hooks to the body and shit. Man, you couldn't do that shit. But anyway, he's grew up to be a fine young man though. And yeah, little bro bigger than me now. He cut up his shit, working out like a motherfucker. He got a whole goddamn Man, he just the way he eating, bro. He got all these shakes and all this protein shit. All these got. He just done dedicated his life to being healthy and eating right. And I'm just so proud of him because I ain't even got to that point. And little bro outdoing me at this point. So bro, I just gotta get. I gotta get back on my shit, bro. Physically. I mean, I'm good. I got one of them kind of. I got one of them kind of bodies. I always look like I work out. I ain't doing shit though. But anyway, yeah, I just look like it. Yeah, I just look like I work out. Yeah, it's just a little muscle memory. But we just gonna have to tune some shit up, bro. I'm trying to get myself to where I'm just greedy sometimes, bro. Just love food, bro. So I'm just trying to get to where I eat once a day. I ain't gonna do the no meat thing, but I do want to I don't fuck with the pork and certain shit like that. I just wanna cut down. I want to cut down and really dedicate myself into the gym and shit like that and get back on that because when I work out, it's very peaceful and I do it to the fullest once I'm dedicated. So I'm trying to get myself back to that, but that's me and I'm finna get off that shit. But listen, so yeah, man, I'm so proud of my little brother, man. So proud of him, bro. So proud of him. So proud of him. Never been in jail. Don't got no goddamn pistols and Dracos walking around. He don't none of that, bro. I was the little guy. He used to see me. He came to see me in prison. He was 12 years old. I never forget that day he cried. He was 8 years old. I had an 8-year sentence, and I had been gone a year. So I'm banging and I'm acting a fool. Man, that day of visitation, it's the only time I ever cried in prison. He was about 8, and just me and my mama talking and my sisters, and I'm just talking, eating all them chips and shit they bring you. And he said, I'm gonna be 14 when you get out. Cause I had been gone like 2 and I had 6 years left. He thinking I'm finna do the whole sentence. So he was like, I'm gonna be 14 when you get out. And he dropped his head and just started crying hard. Because my little brother never really, he quiet. He don't express himself as much. He real quiet. And when he cried, bro, and he got up from around the table, and you ain't supposed to come around the table. He came around and just held me, bro, and hugged me and cried in my arms. And boy, I cried all the way back to my cell. I cried all the way back to my cell, bro. Cried all the way back to my goddamn cell. And that was the first time in my life where I said, I gotta change. And it took 3 more years before I completely changed. But that was the first point I said, I gotta change. I gotta change. I don't want him gang banging. I don't want my little brother gang banging. I don't want you going to juvenile and jail and none of that shit. But anyway, that was one of the toughest times of my life in prison when my little brother cried in my arm. Cried, bro. I'm tell you something. That one of the hardest times I ever cried. Boy, I cried so fucking hard. Anyway, I'm just glad that he ain't on no street shit. He don't value that shit. He don't think that shit cool or none of that. He himself. He don't try to be no street dude or none of that. And I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. Because I see a lot of you fathers, bro. The boy ain't even 12 and he got piece and chains on. I just don't know. You motherfuckers trying to live through your son, bro. I'm just sick of it, bro. No child should be wearing jewelry, bro. I'm just gonna say, I don't know how cool you motherfuckers think life is and shit like that, bro, but I just wish we'd be men, bro, and stop trying to grow these kids up fast. The women doing it with the daughters too, The 13-year-old girl dressed just like grown women and shit, so we just fucked up. Anyway, it's hard not to, it's hard to talk boxing these days, bro, because we so fucked up. It's hard and it's hard for me to trust you, bro. I'm gonna tell you the biggest reason why it's hard for me to trust Jermell. I know for a fact, it ain't no opinion, bro. Jermell is a better fighter than Canelo. Everything Jermell do, in my opinion, is better than Canelo. I think the only thing Canelo got that's better than Jermell is upper body movement. He good with his upper body movement and shit. He good at that shit. He good at weaving punches and shit like that. Jermell don't do that as much. He better at that, but other than that, bro, there's nothing he do that's better than Jermell Charlo. But in my opinion, because every time he talk about Canelo, it's just nothing but respect. It's nothing but respect. And I remember when he lost to Bivol, Jermell came out. It wasn't Jamal, it was Jermell that came out and went off on all boxing fans and said, you motherfuckers some haters. and all that shit. Just like Regis did when Ryan quit. Regis came out and said, you bitch ass stupid fans don't know shit. Ryan didn't quit. He didn't quit. He couldn't get up. Anyway, that's kind of how Jermell did when Bivol lost. I mean, when Canelo lost to Bill. Canelo's still the best, and he dares to be great, and he's Hall of Famer. He's taking risks. He's taking all the risks and all the chances and all this shit, and you motherfuckers don't appreciate shit. It was some weird shit like that, but it's shit like that, and there's other reasons like, you know, I know how black people think, especially out here in Texas. Yeah, we have a different mentality. When it comes to Mexicans, no, because I came up thinking, no, real shit. I came up thinking Mexicans was the hardest workers. I swear to God, bro. I was told that my whole life. It's just a saying that black folks, I always say when we get together, oh man, ain't nobody out working no Mexicans. No, it ain't that, bro. I learned once I got older, it ain't that they outwork us. They just get the job. The white boy hired them first. That's all. Let me tell you something I learned. Now, Mexicans can work. Nothing, no disrespect. But y'all just as lazy as us, bro. Let me tell you something. I'd rather work around number white folk because I tried this shit twice. I worked at a fucking warehouse full of nothing but Mexicans. That shit will never get you through. And then let me tell you something, they put me with this, because it was about 2 black people. They put me with this old ass black man. He was about 75, but he was in good shape. Had her all down his back and shit. But he supposed to be the Negro to keep me in line. And he corrected me and shit all the time in front of these Mexicans. Anyway, the point I'm making is, yeah, out here in Texas, you'll see a lot of warehouses where it's nothing but Mexicans. Yeah, about 2 years ago, most of the restaurants around here where I'm at was number black folks. Now it's nothing but Mexicans. Yeah, they got Mexicans in Williams Chicken. You know, that's some black shit. This shit was started in Fort Worth by a black man. It's at the Williams Chicken, it ain't nothing but Mexicans. But you take your ass to Paderos or what's all them other shit y'all got? All them Mexican you'll never see a black employee. I've seen one, and he speaks Spanish too. But the point I'm making is, it took me to be an adult to learn, bro. Mexicans do the same shit we do. They sneak off and smoke. They sneak off and do a lot of shit. They drink on the job too. So it's a lot of shit I learned. But anyway, the point I'm making is, you know, I grew up thinking Mexicans work the hardest, and it's just like with Jermell Charlo. He has the mentality that Canelo is just the great. And I'm gonna tell you another thing they keep doing. When they talk about the fight, they don't just say, because they didn't do it with Spence and Crawford. They didn't never tell Spence, man, how do you feel going up against the great Terrence Crawford? And they didn't never tell Terrence Crawford, how does it feel getting the opportunity against the great Earl Spence? Bro, they doing that shit with Jermell. They trying to starstruck him. They keep on saying, how does it feel to be fighting the great Canelo, the legendary Canelo? How does it feel to grace the square circle with the great Hall of Fame, Ella Vista Cueta, and all that shit, the greatest Mexican of all? Stop that shit, bro. Canelo is another fighter. He's another fighter, bro. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Jermell treat Canelo as another fighter, he going to wash him. Not only wash him, bro. I'm telling you right now. If Jermell Charlo treat Canelo just like another opponent, like another good opponent, a very good opponent, and just don't go in there just admiring him too much, bro, he'll stop him, in my opinion. Let me tell you something, bro. Said it before, I'm going to say it again. Canelo has never faced a puncher like Jermell. The hardest puncher Canelo ever faced was Triple G. And I think Triple G's power was overrated. He didn't knock out Danny. He didn't start knocking out people when he stepped up in competition. He stopped getting knockouts, and I'm the only person that noticed that. He didn't knock out Derevchenko. I thought Derevchenko beat him. So when we talk about the power of Triple G, he dropped Danny, and after that he never dropped him again. I thought Danny won the fight after that. After that, he controlled and dictated the rest of the fight. So when we talk about the power of Triple G, that's the hardest puncher that Canelo is. And I don't want to hear Kovalev, bro. Don't say Kovalev, because Kovalev never threw a right hand in the whole fight. And Kovalev told us after that fight that he threw the fight. Him motherfucker came out, wanting people to know that was not me. That was not the real Kovalev you saw. But anyway, Triple G the hardest puncher he faced, and I think Jermell hit harder. I think Jermell hit harder. I think Jermell got some shit. It's two things about Jermell that remind, and I don't like comparing, but it's two things that Terrence Crawford and Jermell, only these fighters have that in boxing right now, and Wilder got it too. The surprising, like, the shocking punches in between punches. Just how they can turn up and just hit you. Look at when Terrence Crawford didn't hurt Jose Benavidez throughout the entire fight. But when he caught him with that uppercut in between his shots, he dropped him brutally. And Jose Benavidez could not recover. It be them shocking shots. Like when Jermell hit, when he clipped Tony Harrison. And Tony Harrison couldn't recover. And Tony Harrison was winning the fight. It's shocking shit like that. When Wilder hit Ortiz on his back foot and then finished him with the uppercut. I'm telling you, Jermell Charlo got shocking power. He got shocking power, and he's very explosive. Jermell Charlo can hit you with some shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, when I saw that second Castano fight, that's why I say I don't think that motherfucker know his own strength. But he was hitting Castano with everything he had, bro, and Castano was walking through him. He hurt him early in the fight, but after that, Castano was walking through his shit. I was like, damn, Jermell can't hurt him. Castano walking through him. But don't get it wrong, I thought Jermell was winning the fight, but it was still a close fight. And he was getting his shit out, but he wasn't hurting Castano. What was that, in the 11th round? 11th round, I want to say, when he caught him with that left, and how he had that delayed reaction, bro. Jermell got that kind of power that just out of nowhere. He can get a knockout out of nowhere. Terrence Crawford got that shit too. So, I'm telling you, bro, and I'm going to tell you something, Jermell. You might have showed too much. I'm telling you right now, Eddie Reynoso saw that shit. And him and Canelo, bro, they finna order the greatest prescription you ever seen in your life. That motherfucker finna go to some of the greatest chemists that he's ever found in Mexico. It's a lot of shit, bro. Canelo he ain't trying to lose no black fighter, bro. Mexican fans can't stand it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And that's why I have a disdain for many. I don't respect you, bro. I don't respect how we are either. But I don't respect the fact that Mexicans got so much smoke with us. Mexicans got no smoke with white. Bro, I'm telling you, you go drive down these roads and these highways, you see whites and Mexicans working together in harmony and unison and shit. Yeah, you would think they was their savior or some shit. I'm telling you, you go to white churches, you see Mexicans down there praying, that white pastor laying his hands and putting oil on his forehead and shit. You just see that shit, bro. They just love white folks out here, and they submissive to them. But they took your shit, you know. But they treat us like we took it. You know, that's my biggest problem. Y'all treat us like we done some shit to you, motherfucker. We ain't do nothing but rob you and run off on the dope and beat you up in prison. That's it. That's all we ever did to you, bro. Run off on your dope. That's it. You know, we didn't take Texas and Cali from you, though. You know, you motherfucker. Only time Mexicans unite is to go against blacks. That's all. That's the only thing they ain't gonna unite for nothing else. They ain't even gonna unite and go against the Asians, because Asians got way more power than you motherfuckers. And they got a continent pimping. So, you motherfuckers just try to compete with us, but you can't fuck with us, bro. I don't give a fuck how many steroids you motherfuckers. You just can't. Mexican fighters are not better than black fighters, bro. I did 5 motherfucking years. I only saw one Mexican with one black dude. And that was a fat ass black dude that motherfucker was windmilling with his head down. He couldn't fight, bro. Mexican was just kind of weaving. But I'm just saying, for the most part, we whoop on you, bro. You can't fuck with us. That's why all the riots happen. Because when one black dude beat up one Mexican, they all want to go and sneak and have a riot and pull out the blade, because they hate losing to us, bro. They hate losing, but I've never seen no miscommunication with the Mexicans and the whites. I told you, they can join each other gangs, but can't no black join any Mexican gang. But the Mexicans can join our shit, though. Yeah, you got Mexican Bloods and Crips and shit. Anyway, I ain't finna get all on them politics, but I'm just telling you, I ain't on no friendly shit with Mexicans. I have a deep disdain for you, motherfucker, because you have a deep disdain for us. And I'm an eye for an eye type motherfucker. You know, I'm telling you, I go out there to vape, bro. Let me quit. But anyway, I'm just hoping that Jermell don't fall victim to this cowardly mentality that we have. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Don't you motherfuckers judge us out here in Texas, because everywhere where there's another group of people, there's some black folks kissing ass. So whether you're on the East Coast or the West Coast or up north, if Mexicans ain't up there, it's another group of people that you motherfuckers buy shit from and you spend with, and they don't spend with you. So wherever there's, so it's a lot of people that's over us. But yeah, over here in Texas, white Mexicans are our probation officers and some shit, and they report to the white boy what we do and shit. The motherfuckers monitor us and shit. But anyway, Jermell, I'm hoping, and you gotta. Anyway, but brother, dudes in the cities, they try to act like Mexicans and blacks, so cause Jermell got a lot of Mexican homies. You have a Mexican wife. I'm just saying, like, in the city, brothers try to act like that shit don't exist. No, it ain't that. It's just in the city, it's harder to do that because there's more black folks. And black folks, you see, it's just different, bro. It's different. So, But anyway, because all them motherfuckers that use the N-word and sag and put do-rags on their hair, when they go to prison, them motherfuckers gonna be with the Mexicans and they're gonna be trying to stab a black man. The same motherfucker they saying my nigga too. So I don't give a fuck about that soft ass shit. But anyway, Jermell Charlo. And I had to explain, because in my opinion, bro, this shit matter. The mentality that black fighters have, bro. Because I seen it with Cool Boy anyway. I told you, either them motherfuckers told him he better lose, or he just came in there and really folded mentally. And looked at him like a god, because Cool Boy did not fight like Cool Boy at all. The jab was not even there. Cool Boy got a top 5 jab in boxing. The jab was not there at all. He was just jittery and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hope you don't. If I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna know in the first couple rounds if I see some jittery shit. And this, like I said, this ain't even no Texas shit, bro. This is just some black shit. I'm just rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you to win. And I don't know. But in my opinion, I just think you're a much better fighter. I think you're a much better fighter. And in my opinion, the only way you lose is if you go in there second guessing yourself, being hesitant and shit like that. Because Canelo do got the tools to, he can fuck you up if you go in there just half stepping. So I ain't gonna lie to kick it, bro. I try to act like I'm not that nervous. I'm nervous as fuck about this fight. Because I want you to win, bro. I want you to win. I'm going to tell you another thing. Jermell Charlo is one of the most marketable fighters in boxing. There's no way Jermell Charlo should not be a pay-per-view star. Way before this Canelo. Jermell got that shit. He just got that shit. Everybody want to interview him and shit like that. He got that market appeal, bro. But for some reason, PBC just does not promote neither of the Charlos. Like, they don't, bro. They don't. And that's a fact. They do not promote the Charlos, bro. They do not promote the Charlos. The only black fighters that PBC is promoting right now is Boots. They still promoting Keith, because I love Keith for some reason. Boots, Keith. I'm not even going to say Spence, because I feel like they've been changed on him. They changed on Spence a long time ago, and nobody talks about that. PBC changed on Spence a long time ago. They don't fuck with Wilder no more. Used to, though. They don't fuck with Wilder no more. PBC do not fuck with him like that. So at this point, I don't know. It really ain't. I guess Boots, he's the new up-and-coming black fighter that they gonna promote. Nah, it ain't too many black fighters they just real excited about promoting, in my opinion. Oh, Tank and Boots. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tank and Boots. Them the only black. The rest is some other shit. So I don't give a fuck about none of these promotional. All of them full of shit. But Jermell, I'm telling you, bro, I'm counting on you, but I don't trust you. You're gonna have to earn my trust. I ain't finna say I trust you. I'm telling you, I see how fighters do. And another thing, I'm real interested to see what you're gonna do after you say you do go in there and handle your business and beat him. Most likely you're gonna have to fight him again, because he's gonna rematch you, and you beat him again. In my opinion, I don't want you to move back to 154. I want you to stay at 168. If you beat Canelo, I want to see you fight the winner of Andre versus David Benavidez, in my opinion. And if shit was real, if Andre ain't got too old, I'm telling you, bro, Andre got the perfect style to be Benavidez. He got great defense for one. He don't get hit much, and he got respectable ass power. He will drop you. He sit down on his punch. He don't pity pat. None of that shit. And he a southpaw. He tricky, and he got a high ring IQ. Andre, if Andre ain't too old, I'm telling you, bro, his style is a nightmare for Benavidez. His style is worse than Jermell's style. I think Jermell beats Benavidez. But Andre's style is even worse. He a southpaw, bro. And he tricky, he hard to hit, and he tall. Andre like 6 foot, 6'1". He got a nice little arm reach, and the key is Andre, he throw them things, bro. He ain't throwing no soft ass punches. And Benavidez walks with his guard down. He walks with his hands down. He has no defense. So in my opinion, he tailor-made for Andre. Tailor-made. But don't get it twisted. The output of his punches is a problem for Andre. He got hand speed. He throw a lot of punches. But it's the counters of Andre. I'm telling you, he got the perfect style to beat David Benavidez, in my opinion. But if I don't know. Andre about 37 now. You know, they waited till he was 37. He 37 and just now getting a big fight. But anyway, I don't know, bro. At this point, the way they match black fighters up with non-black fighters, you just never know. You just never know. Because I know we don't get as crunk for us. I ain't gonna keep explaining this shit, man. I'm finna get off this motherfucker. But I like to see you fight the one of David Benavidez versus Andre. I'd really like to see that. And you know, if Andre is Andre and he beat Benavidez, and I know I'm biased, and I'm proud to be biased because I want blacks to win and shit, but Andre versus Jermell, that would be like the continuation, because they were supposed to fight 5 years ago, and Andre pulled out of the fight. So this would be like the fight that was supposed to happen and is now happening for Undisputed. Man, let me tell you something. That'll be a dope-ass story. But boxing's so corrupt, you just never know what may happen. Canelo may come in there looking like he's 10 years younger. I don't know. Another thing we never talk about with Canelo, after he popped dirty, about 5-6 years ago, Canelo stopped gassing out. Yeah, around that time, he stopped gassing out for about 3 years. When he went on that European tour and fought all the Callums and the Liams and shit, he just not gassed out in the Bivol fight and Ryder fight. Them were the only, he just not back gassing. But Canelo has always had stamina issues. He just didn't have it for about 3 years straight. And that's when they was calling him the pound for pound king. But he's always had stamina issues. And when he has stamina issues, he's not as sharp. And you get hit a lot more. And for one, Canelo don't throw many punches. But anyway, I done said what I can say. Canelo gonna be spectacular. He gonna be on his shit. And Mexican fans gonna be they gonna be there in attendance, and I'm telling you, if he win, they gonna say he pound for pound. They ain't gonna talk about no 2 weight divisions, cause Spence didn't get his credit for beating Mikey. Spence got no credit for that shit, and they said you ain't even stop him. And Spence was trying to show he could box. They didn't appreciate that shit. So, yeah, I done went through it. I done went down through there, but we shall see, man. We shall. Bro, I sure want to trust you. Cause I really like Jermell. I like both of the Charlos. But and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep saying, I've always thought Jermell is better, and I still think that. Jermell defense is better. He got a tighter guard. See, the thing is crazy about Jermell and Jermell. See, but even though I think Jermell better, Jermell do better shit. Like, Jermell is more unpredictable. Jermell is completely predictable. Jab. 75% of his punches gonna be the jab with Jermell. He gonna come with the right hand. He gonna walk, and he got slow feet, but Jermell got better feet. Even though I think Jermell, it's still shit that Jermell do that's better. But Jermell, another thing I'm gonna say, because he working with Juan Guzman, and he said that he's also helping him with his footwork. Jermell Charlo feet look better than I've ever seen. His footwork look better than I've ever seen it. Footwork look better than I've ever seen it. He punching harder. The power will carry. He got all the tools, bro. Jermell look like a fucking machine, bro. He got all the tools, in my opinion. The motherfucker, bro. Jermell Charlo, the motherfucker vicious. That's another thing. Like I said, Jermell is more poised, even when he throw power shots. But Jermell is vicious, and he got that shocking when he releases punches, bro. He changes punch speed. He different, bro. His unpredictability is what is one of his best attributes. Just like Terrence Crawford, they throw unpredictable punches, and man, like the way he stopped Castano in that second fight, bro, that was just beautiful. But anyway, I'm rooting for you, bro, and I hope you pull through. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.